Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live, and let's continue our NHL Mount Rushmore series, doing one team daily, going in alphabetical order. Today is the Chicago Blackhawks. The Chicago Blackhawks have been a franchise since the 1926-27 season. Blackhawks was actually two words until 85-86. Since the 1986-87 season, Blackhawks has been just one word. The storied franchise has won six Stanley Cups in 1934, 1938, 1961, and three fairly recently, 2010, 2013, and 2015. In these NHL Mount Rushmores, I attempt to name the four best players in franchise history. As a subjective list, let me know in the comments at the end who you would include. For these, I only look at how the player performed for the team I'm doing. So today, the Blackhawks. I name the players in alphabetical order by last name. They are not ranked. I'll list a bunch of honorable mentions for this storied franchise at the end. But let's get into it. My Blackhawks Mount Rushmore, starting with goaltender Tony Esposito. Esposito was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 1988 after a brief stint with the Canadiens in the 68-69 season, joined the Blackhawks in the 69-70 season, playing with them until the 83-84 season. Was in goal 873 games, winning 418 times with a 2.93 goals against average and 74 shutouts. Esposito won three Vezinas, including in his first season as the best goaltender, 69-70, then 71-72, and 73-74, three Vezina trophies. Also had a finish of 8th, had Hart Trophy finishes for MVP, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 8th, 9th twice, and 11th. Esposito led the league in wins back-to-back seasons in 69-70 and 70-71. Those were the first two of 7 straight seasons in which he had at least 30 wins. Twice he led the league in save percentage. In 71-72, he had a microscopic 1.77 goals against average. In the 69-70 season, had an incredible 15 shutouts on the season. Esposito appeared in 6 All-Star games with the team. 3 times was named to the NHL's first All-Star team, twice to the second All-Star team. For his career, he is still 10th all-time in games played by a goalie and 10th all-time in wins, also 4th all-time in saves. Tony Esposito unfortunately passed away at the age of 78 almost a year ago, but is my first member of the Blackhawks Mount Rushmore. Next, one of the most iconic players in NHL history, Bobby Hull, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1983. Hull played 15 seasons with the Blackhawks, spanning from 1957-58 until the 71-72 season in 1,036 career regular season games. Hull had 604 goals for 549 assists and 1,153 points. He was named Hart Trophy winner in back-to-back seasons in 64-65 and 65-66. He also finished second once, third 4 times, fifth once, just consistently known as one of the better players in the league. Hull led the league in goals scored 7 times, including 4 times where he had at least 50 goals, another season which he didn't lead the league in goals where he had 50 goals, so 5 times in his career with the Blackhawks. 3 times he led the league in total points. Hull was a member of the 1961 championship team. Altogether in his playoff career, 116 games with Chicago, had 62 goals and 67 assists. Hull was named to 12 All-Star teams, won the Lady Byng, such a gentleman, in the 64-65 season, was an All-Star first team member, 10 times in his career, and second team twice. Bobby Hull, definitely seen as one of the all-time greats, deservedly so. The second member of the Blackhawks Mount Rushmore. Next, let's go with an active player. Patrick Kane, member of 3 winning Stanley Cup winning teams with the Blackhawks. The first overall pick in the 2007 NHL draft. Has played 15 seasons and counting. In his 1,107 career regular season games, Kane has 430 goals, 750 assists for 1,180 points. He was named the Hart Trophy winner in the 2015-16 season as the league's MVP. He has also finished 6th twice and 7th once and 8th once in his career. In the second Stanley Cup winning team that he was a part of, he was named the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. 2015-16 saw him lead the league with 106 points. He also had 110 points in the 2018-19 season when he had a career high. His second highest of 44 goals. 2015-16, he had 46. He's still going strong. His 66 assists this past season is tied for his career high. Still at the age of 33, should still have a few solid years left. Again, in his 3 Stanley Cup winning seasons, in those 3 postseasons, he scored a total of 30 goals and had 40 assists, so 70 points in those 3 Stanley Cup winning playoffs. 10 times he has had a hat trick. Made 9 All-Star teams, has been named to the NHL's first All-Star team 3 times, second All-Star team once, 3-time Stanley Cup champion, Patrick Kane, the third member of the Blackhawks Mount Rushmore. And let's end with Stan Mikita, inducted into Hall of Fame in 1983, unfortunately passed away at the age of 78, almost 4 years ago, August 7th, 2018. He played the entirety of his 22-year career from 1958-59 until the 79-80 season with the Blackhawks. In 1,396 career regular season game, Mikita had 541 goals, 926 assists for 1,467 points. He was named the back-to-back Hart Trophy winner in 66-67 and 67-68. Also won the Lady Byng in both of those seasons as well. Also had Hart Trophy finishes of 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th in his career. 3 times Mikita led the league in assists, and 4 times he led the league in scoring. Was a member of their 1961 Stanley Cup winning team in 155 postseason games. Had 59 goals and 91 assists. Mikita appeared in 9 All-Star games, 6 times was named to the NHL's first All-Star team, and twice to their second team. He is 32nd all-time in NHL history in goals, 18th all-time in assists, and 15th all-time in points. Stan Mikita, the 4th member of the Blackhawks Mount Rushmore. So again, in alphabetical order by last name, Tony Esposito, Bobby Hull, Patrick Kane, and Stan Mikita. As I mentioned, with the storied franchise, a bunch of guys who were definitely in consideration. So some honorable mentions include Glenn Hall, Chris Chelios, Duncan Keith, Doug Wilson, Pierre Pilate, Jonathan Toews, Steve Larmer, Dennis Savard, Jeremy Roenick, and Ed Belfour. And I'm sure there's ample other ones that you could include as honorable mentions. So there you have it. That is my Chicago Blackhawks Mount Rushmore. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, who you would include. And again, doing one of these daily, alphabetical order. So tomorrow will be the Colorado Avalanche. Of course, we're the Quebec Nordiques prior to that. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.